Hello guys and welcome back to Fracture. It's been a long time we haven't played this map. I'm so sorry for my voice, but I'm sick as fuck, so sometimes if you don't understand what I mean, I'm sorry, okay? In this map, we'll talk about how to play Viper solo controller and like double controller. Let's focus first on what would happen the most, which is probably being solo controller. What I like to do when I'm pushing the B side is to take the rope, go at the opposite of the side, and use this default wall, which is for me the best wall for B side. You just have to hit the left side of the box looking like this. You just do a simple left click and you will see that the wall gives you a really good cover, either like you push from arcade or from here. For me, it's a really like probably the best wall to use when you push B. Of course, be always careful that it could be someone on top just waiting for you to get on side. You need... Oh my god, I was about to die. You need to be careful about this position. There is another wall that you can do, which is from this spot. You need to get in front of this corner, and you will have to watch the minimap hitting the tower. So you need to hit the first box, the wall corner, and the tower. This is a really good wall if you don't have your smoke and you play on eco and all you want is take side, because this wall will not give you space on side. It will like box you on the side instantly. So this wall is good on eco, whatever, and also good if you are planning to push from arcade. This gives you really good cover from the top side. If you want to use that wall and afterwards you want to take space, what I suggest you is to go on the same spot, and if you have your smoke, you will watch this little rectangle here, and you will watch the top left of it, like this. You just do a simple left click, and you will see that this is probably the best smoke, solo smoke to push B side. This smoke gives you cover from arcade and from the like city. So it gives you a full cover looking like this. Either you're playing here, either you're playing there. So it's really good smoke to push the B side. All you need to be careful at is kitchen. Of course, you can do it with your wall. Let's say you pushed out. Now you want to take space, you wall down, you can check corners and boxes paired with the wall. So for me, this is actually a really good wall to use. Now, if you used the other wall and you use the smoke at the same time, you need to be careful that there will be a gap here. So anyone can go in the smoke behind the wall and just hide. And when the wall or the smoke goes down, you might be getting killed off guard. So be sure to be aware that there is a gap between that wall that can be used from the enemy team. For me, this is actually the only setups you need to know to push B side, like this wall and the smoke. You don't need to know anything else. But I can give you a little tip with the snake bite, because usually the snake bite, you do it to clear corners nowadays. So what you can do is to go again on the same spot. You can do everything from here, by the way. And you will have to watch just above you. You will see that there is like a leaf with two like thing. And you just go a bit down, okay? Oh, sorry. And you take a snake bite out, so you go on the leaf, you just go a bit down. And you will see that the snake bite will go perfectly behind this box and will take everything like stairs behind. He will not be able to stand anywhere. So for me, this is really the best snake bite, because you know that on this map there was a lot of people that are hiding behind boxes. So you just do the snake bite. He will have either to go on the right or on the left, but wherever he goes, you might get a free kill if it's not smoked off or whatever. So be sure to use the snake bite if you want to push side. And if you know it's cleared with your wall, what you can do is just throw your molly against the wall and try to molly whoever is playing in that corner, which might help you a lot. So this is it for the attacker part on B side. Now let's talk on A side. On A side, there is different things you need to know. First of all, if you want to have a lot of space on side, you will use a wall that goes like this. But if you use that wall, you need some cover from drop. So for this, you will go between these two parts of the wall, and then you will aim the top left corner like this. You just do a jump and instantly a left click, and you will see that the smoke goes perfectly into a drop like this. So it gives you a full cover, paired with the wall I just talked to you about, which is like this. It gives you a really good setup to push the side. You will get like a full space on the side, okay? Of course, you can try to come here, throw your molly, or even after you got on side, if someone is hiding in corners, you can easily check it with your snake bite, okay? So this is one of the setups you can do from A. If you don't want to use your smoke, and again, you're on eco, whatever, or you don't want to take space because it's not working for you, you can just do a simple wall across the box. And it's a really good wall because this one gives you cover from sand, from drop, plus the left side. So it looks like this from the perspective. All you need to be careful is if you go on top, they can actually see you cross. So this is a really good wall. They cannot see you enter like from wherever they are. So it's, for me, the best wall you can do if you want to play eco, push the side or whatever. Now, there's some little things I like to do when I play on this map. The best plant is this one. Be careful that when you plant, do not look on this area, but look like in the corner. This will put the spike stuck in the corner and will only put like half a circle or a quarter of the circle where they can defuse from. So they will be stuck into this area to defuse. What you can do is when you planted, you took space, whatever, the smokes are still up, you can come into that corner, aim at the bottom here, just do a jump and a right click, and you will get a beautiful smoke here. What it does is you can play from main, activate it, and kill whoever is defusing. You might think, bro, there's a gap. They will see you. Look at this. They don't see anything. So it's a really, really beautiful smoke to use. And it's like so OP because you can see so much and they don't see anything. So be sure to try out that smoke, and I think you will have pretty much like a lot of free kills.
Poison's off.
There was also another setup you can do on A, which is a bit more difficult. Let's say you pushed from A sand. This time you didn't push from main. You want to use your wall and your smoke. For me, the best wall, same shit. You come here, you have to hit the box, and it will give you a beautiful wall like this. The only thing you need to be careful about is the top side, right? But it gives you cover like this. You can have a smoke, a beautiful smoke there, but for this it's a bit more tricky. You need to get into that corner, and you see this light, you're gonna put the X of your ultimate on the right, like the bottom right, so it looked like this. And you just do a simple left click. The smoke will land like perfectly on this box, and it's gonna give you a full smoke plus a wall. So from the enemy perspective, it looks like this. They cannot see anything, they cannot see the side because it's blocked. Like they cannot see shit. So it's a really good smoke. You can also use it as a one-way. If someone is hiding behind the box, you can just simply do a snake bite. It will have to cross on the left, and you have a free kill on him. Or I don't know, you can do plenty things with that smoke. For me, it's a good one to use if you are pushing from sand. Now that is it from A side and B side, attacker side. Now let's talk about defense. Okay. Now that we're in defense, what I want you to do is a simple wall that goes from A to B and a smoke on A side. When you have solo smoke, the only way for you to cover both N3 is to come from here, aim at the entry of B, then you come back on A side, and you put yourself a good smoke like this. So it gives you a cover from B N3 that looks like this. Sorry, it takes time to cross the map. Like it's really simple, and it gives you like a simple smoke for A side that looks like this. Of course, for me, if you want to play safe and do not try to anything, and for the retake, use that smoke. The retake part is is very important if you are struggling to hold the side. Be sure to use a simple smoke. If it's easy for you, depending on the enemy comp, you can use like good one-ways. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 one-ways. I think 4 different one. The most common one is probably this one. You go on the gray part. You watch this part of the wall. You just do left click. It's gonna bounce, go back there. And what it does is give you a really good one way, but you have to play from the top, because if you're going on the bottom, well, it's not working. What it's good is because whenever they are like coming from, they need to get on the side and cross the smoke to be able to see the top side. So for me, if you want to play on top side safe, it's a really good one way from wherever you play on top.
Poison's off.
Now, let's say you wanted a one way from the bottom part. You're gonna put yourself into that corner, watch this part of the wall, do a simple left click. It's gonna put the smoke here, and it's gonna give you one way like this. I suggest you to do this when you have a phantom or a snipe, because you have like a lot of better vision, and phantom doesn't have trace bullet. Because when they see the smoke, they could crouch and see you. They can see your body. So what I suggest you have a snipe, and when they will see that smoke, they will not crouch, because they will like not expect it maybe. So I suggest you to do it when you use like a snipe or anything.
Poison's off.
Now there's probably my favorite one way, which is on this spot. You see this part of the ground. You go on this line, like the top side of it. Then you aim on the bottom of this thing, and you jump and right click. This gives you the smoke into that corner, and for me this is actually the best one way ever to hold the side. It's really safe because you're playing under. Usually the throw abilities are in here or on the top. You can even play, sorry, from the top side. It's like a really good smoke, and this is what they see. It's the perspective. They cannot even see, like, they have to crouch, like come here, crouch to see you standing there. If they are standing up, they don't see you. They don't even see the top neither. So you can actually play safe from here or the left side or even under. For me, this is a really beautiful one way to use, and probably my favorite one. Now there's another one. You know that on this map there is a lot of breach player or brim. So what they do when they push A usually is the brim ult the side or breach ult the side, and it's unplayable to play on the side. So what I suggest you is come into this area and aim like this part. Just do a left click and it's gonna put the smoke into that corner. Then you place yourself here and you activate the smoke. It gives you beautiful one way off the side. So this is how it looks from their perspective. They think they are safe. It's smoked off sand or whatever, but they don't expect you to stand here and have like a beautiful vision on what they see. So for me, this is a really good one way you can use. Just it's annoying if they have if they smoke close like this. Well, it's useless. If you see that they smoke this and top to take space with brim or whatever, then it's a really good one way to try.
Poison's off.
Otherwise, as I'm telling you, if they place a wall like this, throw abilities, and it's impossible to play on side, and you have to play retake, just use the default smoke, because when you want to play retake, you don't want to have a one way here, because it's gonna leave gaps. It's gonna do things you don't want to happen. So you just want a simple smoke looking like this to cover the side. Okay, so for me, this is the most efficient smoke to retake. Okay, that is it for defense A side and B side solo controller, because on B there's nothing else you can do if you are playing solo controller, unless you have a cipher and he doesn't need you to have a wall here. You have the wall that I will talk about when you are playing double controller, which I like the most. So I think we've talked enough about being a solo controller on this map. I think it's much more interesting to play Viper with another controller. So let's start in defense, because there's plenty setups I'd like to show you. First, let's talk about B. I was about to show you a wall. This is probably one of the best you can do, if not the best, because there's another one I appreciate more, but this is a really good one. So you kind of come from spawn and watch the tower. And let's say you're playing on B, you have your other controller playing on A. So when you want to retake B, you have your smoke main, your wall that cover arcade and tower, and all you need to care about is side. But usually if you're playing retake, you still have your snake bite. Either you use your snake bite to clear the right corner, either you use your snake bites to put like one there, and they will have to get out like here, so you will see them. So it's probably one of the best setup you can do to retake sites like this. Now, you know that activating wall and smoke at the same time goes, like, the fuel goes down really fast. So sometimes it's scary to push, you need to get fast. So what you can do is only use your wall. For this, I suggest you to put yourself into that position and watch, put the wall like this. You need to hit the first corner, the second one, and this one. This wall actually helps you hold arcade if you want to play here. It also gives you space if you want to play here. You can play crossfire, like one here, one into the corner. Also, you can activate it at the start of the game because the enemy team will see this and they will like throw abilities in the void. They will flash, they will molly, they will smoke or whatever. They will be scared to cross it, so they might waste abilities. Also, what's the best thing about that wall is when you want to play retake, it gives you a cover from tower and boxes. So all you will need to be careful about is the side. You can use the snake bite as I showed you. You can use a snake bite into that corner because it's not smoke to see if there's anyone here. Just be careful in that triangle because there can be anyone like waiting like this for you to cross. So it's one of the things you need to be careful, but otherwise you come here, you clear, and then you get around the side. You put yourself behind that corner, so you're protected from main. You wall down, you check the corner, and you take space on side. For me, this is a really good wall to play. Also, if you're getting like solo side because someone peeked and died, and you're alone, with the smoke, you can like protect yourself from both spots. Let's say they also like split and push arcade. No, not there, but here. You can activate the wall and the smoke, and like you are like safe, let's say. Nobody can like shoot at you from the left. You can focus on the side. It's a really good way to like play alone on side if you want. It's in attacker side. Every single round you do the same wall. Every single round you go into that corner and you place the wall like the wall I showed you before. This is for me the best wall ever to push B side, and you have to use that wall every single round because you have the other controller to push A side if you need. And for me, this will make pressure every time. They will never know if you push B, never. If you start to push A side, you can just activate your wall and they will have to be aware because someone has to hold main, someone has to hold arcade. They cannot just stand city and kitchen to hold because the wall will block their view and it's gonna be annoying from them. So they will have always someone on B to be careful about that wall. And also, if you pushed on A, you get stomped, like you cannot push the side anymore and you have to rotate. Well, they will never know if you rotated because you didn't place any smoke. The wall is already on, like on side. It's already placed. You just didn't put it now. You put it since the beginning of the round. So they cannot know if you are gonna push B or A. So for me, use that wall every single time. And as I said, if you're on attacker side, you can use your one-way plant like here. And I'm gonna show you a beautiful one-way for B also. What you have to do is to place yourself in front of this part. And you see this leaf like this. You just go a bit on the right with your crosshair. You just simple left click. And it's gonna give you a smoke here. Don't think it's too high. Don't think that. Viper smoke are big. You just put the smoke out. And whoever is diffusing in that area, this is what they will see. They don't see anything. I'm crouching, by the way. So if you are planting on B and you still have your smoke, just plant in the middle. Then play yourself in tower. Whoever is trying to defuse, you activate your smoke. Easy kill. Like, actually, this is for me one of the best one-way pulse plant you can do on B side, if not the best. So this is like the same way on A, that you can see them like perfectly and they don't. So for me, if you have your smoke to push side, do the one way on A that I showed you, and do this one way on B if you got the plant, the best plant. Best thing ever.
Poison's
Now,
off.
I think this is the only map you can play snakebite a bit. It's been a long time we haven't do that, but I can show you one snakebite that is easy to do along with the smoke. Let's say you want to play lineup, you place yourself here, you watch this triangle top of it, you just throw your smoke. Then when you feel the timing is right, you just place yourself here, watch this like leaves here, and you put the ultimate looking like this. You just do a simple left click, and you will have to activate your
Poison
smoke,
orb emitting.
and the snakebite goes right into it, and whoever's trying to defuse will die, like almost instantly, or they will be low. But the smoke plus the snakebite is deadly, and they will never be able to defuse. It's gonna give you some time, and you can just come here, let your smoke open, they go
Poison's
try to
off.
defuse your smoke down, and you kill the guy. For me, this is one of the situation you can play snakebite from. Of course, you will be able to see it on Discord, by the way. I have pictures showing it, how to do it. But you have other way to use your snakebite. You can come into here, crouch, watch this like tower thing, put the A letter on top of it. For you, it's probably gonna be a Q, but my keyboard is another T1, not a QWERTY. And you just put like a simple left click while you are crouched, and you'll have a beautiful snakebite that goes default. So that instead of going from main, you're actually coming from arcade. And well, it's one of those beautiful things you can do with Viper. But in my opinion, it's really complicated when you have only one snakebite. Most of the time you will use it to push side. I think that is it for the map. There's maybe one wall I can show you if you want to play, if you don't want to play your smoke and you're on eco. You can just place yourself here and do a smoke that goes like this, which goes from N3 and block this area, which is what we want,
Toxins going up.
looking like this. Also, it gives you kind of a place to play in.
Toxin screen
And what I
down.
like to do is sometimes when I play my my smoke here, line a bit behind it,
Poison orb
and
emitting.
it gives you like a beautiful hiding spot, which I don't think they will see. Okay, I think
Poison's off.
I've explained in like 25 minutes. It's long. I'm stupid. I was about to forget again the ultimate part. Okay, so what ultimate can you do when you are playing on Fracture? For me, when you're in defense on A side, the best ultimates will always stay the same.
Don't get
It's
in
just
my
put
way.
an ultimate like this. From the enemy perspective, when they will see that ult in front of them, they will be so scared to push it, right? And you have plenty of space. You can even hide behind the box like this, and like let it open. It gives you a lot of space. The only thing you need to be careful about is the top dish. So what I do usually when I do that ult, I just smoke up and like check if nobody is on site pushing, if I'm playing alone. So for me, this is the best ult you can do in defense.
Poison's off.
Otherwise, you can also
My
do
ultimate
another
is
one
ready.
if you don't want to let them space. You can like snakebite here so they cannot push, and then you come
Don't
here
get in
and you
my
ult.
way.
There's also a way of doing it, but the thing is, the door is getting closed, so then you cannot see them crossing, right? So either you'll have to stay here with a judge or whatever and see who's crossing, or you play inside your ult like this. For me, the ult on main is a lot better
My
than
ultimate
this
is
one.
ready.
So that is it for defense on A side. For B side, usually I never do an ult, but let's say you lost B a lot of time, then do the same, ult made, it's gonna do the same thing. But if you're an attacker side, there's a better ult to do. Whenever you have the plant here, what I suggest you is to go up in tower and just like look side and just
Don't
ult.
get in my way.
For me, this is the best ult ever you can do on this map. It gives you all the side to like to hold, and also the half of the tower. Just need to be careful if you get spam from the corners, but look at how it looks like from the enemy perspective. I don't think they will want to push it, and it's gonna be scary for them. So for me, this is one of the best ults you can do on this map. In B, in A side, when you attack it, usually I do the same thing. I plant either like right here. For me, this is the best plant if you're playing in your ult. You just like plant into that corner, and you can just come from here, ult like this, and it is gonna be really hard for them to kill you. Of course, be careful that they don't push you from doors, but for me this is one of the best ults you can do if you plant it this way. Otherwise, you can just come here, watch the top area, and just use your ult. It's gonna give you some space in main, like this. It's not the best spot, but it is what it is. But what it's good is that it gives you top side cover. For me, the plant should be in that corner if you can. So you can just play here, just throw your molly anywhere. It's gonna like spread into the side. You can even put it like, for me this is the best on the stairs, because whenever they will try to go up and kill you, they will not be able to. So this is a really, if not the best ult to do if you are playing on side and not main. If you didn't have the plant there, just plant here and do this ult. Okay, that is it. I'm sorry I forgot, and it's at the end of the video, but at least I showed you some ult I'm going to do on Fracture. Thank you guys, and have a nice day. Bye bye.